Well, hello, welcome again to our reading of the Iliad, Book 2, and I'm up to line 225. And so this is the speech of Thyrsistes, this guy that's quite deformed and unpleasant and who's hated by Achilles and others, and certainly Odysseus as well. So he's going to have a go at Agamemnon. So Atreidae Theodai aut epimemphiae a Thyrsistes. So, O son of Atreus, now it's a question here. Are you again finding fault with, sorry, I should say, the teo is a genitive here, so at what then are you finding fault with, or really perhaps with whom are you finding fault, and what do you lack? From Katisdo, this is from Memphimise, this is second person middle uncontracted. So whom do you find fault with and what do you lack? Plei toi calcoi clisiae, for the tense. Now the toi certainly here is for soy. So your tents are full of bronze, and many women, an ex hieretoi. This is two termination adjectives, so it is agreeing with gunaikes, which is feminine. So many very highly chosen women are in your tent. Women whom, and again the toi for soy, the Achaeans are giving to you protiste as the first man, as the leader. Utan, whenever, and then subjunctive, that from Hierio, whenever we might take or capture Toliethron, a citadel. Now, we have a question here again, introduced by A. So, or, epigui, again, another one of these second person singular middles. Are you lacking, are you still lacking even in gold? Are you also still lacking in gold? Which someone of the horse taming Trojans from Ilium, oise is the future from Pharaoh, and so it is actually future here. So which someone of the horse taming Trojans from Ilium will bring as an appoina, as a ransom for huios. Now huios here is a genitive. It's third declension in Homer. In later Greek, huios is actually the nominative, but here this is genitive, so it's as a ransom for their son. A son whomever I, now this is subjunctive here from ago, I might lead. So I or another of the Achaeans might lead, Thyrsites, having bound him, having tied him up. In other words, he's saying that one of us will do the dirty work and abduct one of the sons of the Trojans, and then you'll get the money as a pointer, as a ransom. So either doing that or some new woman, in order that misgiai and philoteti, in order that you might mingle with her, understood in love. It's from there's mignumi, but there's also this, I think there's a misgamai or misgo here in the middle, and this again is the second person singular here. So some new woman, in order that you might sleep with her, you might mingle with her in love, whom you yourself, kat iskiai, this is another second person from kat isko, you might detain aponospi separately. So in other words, you might keep her back from everybody else. Umen oi kenarkon hion to kakon, epibas gemen huias akaion. Nor it does not seem fitting, understand for you, being an archon, being a ruler, being a leader. Now this is a funny expression here. This is an iterative. It's from epibino. It's taking a genitive here. It's to lead into misfortune, to lead the sons of the Achaeans into misfortune. It's a fairly odd expression here. You'll need to see perhaps the commentaries on this, but that's what it must mean here. So it does not seem, it is not fitting for you, being a leader, to lead the sons of Achaeans into misfortune, or bring the sons of the Achaeans into misfortune. Oh, pepones, akaides. And we get a vocative, kak elenke. So it's enke alpha here, it's a neuter noun. So in fact it's probably alpha in both cases here. It's something like base evils. So pepones, pepon is ripe. It's being used here in the plural in the sense of weaklings, you weak. And Archaides is Achaean women. So he's insulting them here by calling them women. Let's move this up a bit. So, O weak Achaean women, no longer Achaean men. Kak elenkia, base disgraces, wicked disgraces. Neometha, let us, this is a hortatory subjunctive here, let us, and the pair just makes it very emphatic, so let us go home then with our ships, let us indeed go home with our ships, tondi eomen, let us leave this man, that is referring to Agamemnon, autu here in Troy, pessimen, this is an infinitive, it's a funny expression here, it means to digest, as in food, and so to digest, perhaps translate to enjoy his gera, his gifts, his privileges, offer idatai, so that he may know, now we get A and A, so he might know something like whether we also, it's kai hamas, whether we also are of, so that means we, when he says we, it's referring to those that are less important. These, it's the great mass of the fighters as opposed to the great leaders. So whether we also are of benefit hoi to him or not. This can mean to bring help to is prosamuno, so whether we are of any use to him or not. Hos kai nun achillea, he who also now has, it's artimas, artimio here, so has some, he has insulted, or sorry, dishonoured Achilles, who is a man, this is that Phos again with the acute accent, a man that is much better, and eo is for who, which is than him. So, but now he has dishonoured Achilles, a man who is much better than him, that is Agamemnon, for, having taken his prize, eke he hangs on to it, he himself having deprived him of it. But he understood this is, but there is not anger very much for Achilles in his heart, methemon. But he is, well, something like slow to take action, methemon. It's a noun. It's connected with methiemi, the verb, but it's a noun here. He's very slow to take action. Agaan, this is a little bit idiomatic here, for otherwise, O son of Atreus, you would have insulted, understand, or mistreated, understand him, that is Achilles, now hustata, for the last time, adverbial. There is not any extreme anger in his heart for Achilles, but he's very slow to take action. For otherwise, O son of Atreus, you would have treated him badly now for the last time. Well, that was his speech, and now Hosfata Nekaio, and thus he spoke, insulting Agamemnon. It's quarrelling with Agamemnon, the leader, the shepherd of the host, and Thyrsistes did that. So thus did Thyrsistes speak, quarrelling or reviling, might be good there, Agamemnon, shepherd of the host, shepherd of the people. And glorious Odysseus quickly stood beside him, that is Thyrsistes, and now this is a stock little phrase here. It's looking at him, hupodra, askance. It's sort of looking down with his head, with his eyes upwards, really, is the thing. It's often translated as askance. So having looked at him askance, enipape, this is from enipto, to revile. This is an irregular aorist. It's quite common in Homer. So he reviled or rebuked him with a harsh word. And then we get the vocative, Thyrsit acritomuthe, O Thyrsistes, you who are indiscriminate of speech, literally. From alpha privative, the crino, not judging well your speech. So, O Thyrsistes, indiscriminate in your speech. Pair, although being a shrill speaker, ischio, hold back, restrain yourself. Maid ethela, do not wish, oios, alone, erisdemenai, this is from eristo, this is the infinitive again, to strive with kings. Uga ego seo fami krauteron proton alon aemonai. So for now, when you get u outside of fami, it's not I do not say, but I say not. So I say that there is not another mortal, kereoteron, more base, or to be more worse or more base, seo for su than you. You'll notice we get a double comparison here. The keros or kerain, whatever the root is here, it's already a comparison, and then we have oteron again. So I say that there is there to be no other mortal more base than you. Mortal as many as came, well, under Ilium, came to Ilium, along with the son of Atreus. Therefore, now we get uk plus the optative here. So ukan plus optative. So it's something like you had better not speak, literally having kings in your mouth. So, or on your lips or something. So, in other words, you'd better not speak on the subject of kings. Literally having kings in your mouth. In other words, having the name of kings in your mouth. So therefore you had better not speak on the subject of kings, and I think the not must go with the rest of it, the ukan must go with this also, and not offer or bring forth from Pro-Pharaoh reproaches upon them, and you literally keep watch on your journey home, for going home. And so you ought not to be keeping an eye out for a return journey, for going home. Ude tipos safa idmen, for not yet do we know idmen from oida, safa adverbial clearly, for we do not know clearly how these works estai will be. So how this situation will turn out is what it means here. Literally, how these works will be. Either, or perhaps or, it's A and A. So either well or badly, we will make a return. We the sons of the Achaeans will return home, either happily or badly. Now you see this toe often at the beginning. Therefore now, unfortunately we have to go to the next page here. I'll just read it through. To nun atrade Agamemnoni poi menilaon. And on the top of the next page we have asai on a disdone. So it's now, therefore, this is from Hamy, it's a second person. You sit there reproaching, and it takes a dative, Agamemnon, son of Atreus, shepherd of the people, from the previous page. So now you sit there reproaching the Agamemnon, son of Atreus, shepherd of the people, because the heroes of the Danans, they are giving many things, very many things, hoi to him. The Mala just emphasises things, so very many things to him, and you are speaking kertomion. This is a participle. Kertomio is to make fun of. So you are speaking, making mockery. I'll ek toi area, but I will, and the ek goes with area, and the toi is for you, but now I will tell something to you which also will be having been fulfilled. So this is a periphrastic future perfect here. So I will tell you something which will be fulfilled, that if eti, I think again, or still, I find you asphry onta. This is from word meaning from asphrino. It means to be raving, to rave, or to be mad. I think raving here. So if still I find you raving as you are now, as you are very much doing now, no longer then. Now this is from epi-ami, and this is an optative of wish. May there not be a head on the shoulders for Odysseus. In other words, may Odysseus find that he hasn't got a head on his shoulders, nor any longer may I be called the father of Telemachus, unless I, having taken hold of you, do so from Duno, I will strip, that is apoduno, I will strip you of your dear clothes, your clanon, your cloak, and your chitone, your undergarment, which amphikalupte ido, which covers up your genitals, from ido, literally your shameful parts. So which covers up your shameful parts, your genitals, but I will, this is from Aphiami, I will dismiss you, I'll send you off to the swift ships, him I should say, but I will send him off, that is Thyrsistes, to the swift ships weeping. A peplegon, we've had that one before from that verb plasdotus, to yelling out. From the gathering place, aikesi plegasi, with shameful blows from plege. That's connected with pleso, to strike, so with shameful blows. So I send you off weeping. I sent him off weeping to the swift ships. Peplegon. No, it must be, sorry, no, it's not. It must be a present. It must be it's a participle here. Having struck him from the gathering place with harsh blows. Yeah, so having beaten him from the gathering place with harsh blows. And that's the next part of book 2.